I might get really emotional, and I apologize in advance. Hi, my name is Bash Harry, and welcome to Coffee and Convo, a series where we talk about controversial topics in beauty with a cup of coffee, because everything is better with a cup of joe. So in today's video, as you can see, I've gone all out in my Southeast Asian Malayness with the ketupat and the batik jacket, because I really want to talk about skin whitening, especially in Southeast Asia. A couple of days ago, I was approached through DM and then an email asking me to promote skin whitening products. Obviously, I said no. There's no way I ever want to promote skin whitening creams to anyone. Whitening, brightening, skin lightening products have been around for years. You see them in tuck shops, you see them in stores, you see them frickin' everywhere selling at consumers' fairs. And it's only expected to grow. It's $1 billion industry now, and by 2024, it is expected to be worth around $31.2 billion. So there's obviously a market for it. People are aware of the obvious risks when you apply whitening creams, the health concerns, etc., and people are also aware of the implicit, if not obvious, colorism associated with whitening creams. We see it on TV, we see it on ads, we see it everywhere, that people are advertising fairer, better skin. And I got very emotional and kind of posted on Instagram stories asking questions. Have you ever used skin whitening creams? If so, why? If not, why? A lot of people said no, they love their natural skin tone, they don't want to change it or risk it. Other people said yes, they did use whitening creams, whether they wanted to reduce acne scarring, they wanted to even out their skin tone, they wanted to appear lighter and brighter. All of these are very much ingrained in our culture, but they're also very much misconceptions. All around, people said, I love my skin tone, or I preferred fair skin on me. And that got me curious. And I asked the question, why? And then I asked again, why? Why? Because clearly it's only a preference. They prefer themselves with fair skin, but why? There's this idea that fair skin equals brighter, glowing complexion. This is because whitening creams are a small part of a bigger issue in Southeast Asia. It's colorism, discrimination against skin color. Southeast Asia, and Asia in general, prefers fair skin. And the reason for that is a lot more nuanced than the West's view on tanning. Yes, tanning is very popular in the West, but the context here is very important. The idolizing of pale skin in Asia has been around for centuries. It's not about looking whiter or westernized. No, that itself is a very Western-centric view and puts white bodies as the ideal standard. Colorism in Asia is due to culture. As I said, it's been around for centuries. It's the reason why older generations want younger generations to be paler, fairer, the more conventional idea of Malay beauty. Our media and culture is interlinked. Why do you think we always see those whitening commercials? Why do you think we always see models who are fair-skinned? Why do you think a lot of celebrities are fairer than the average Southeast Asian person? It's these questions that I think are very important to acknowledge and talk about. Why is colorism such a huge factor in what makes us think about beauty in general, especially in Southeast Asia, and then maybe we can talk about the whole world. We cannot compare the West and the East's different views of beauty because it's so different from each other. But what we can do is talk about it and acknowledge our biasness. Talk about why we prefer these things and maybe why they might be problematic or kind of colorist. So what can we do? I don't know. I really don't. I don't have an answer, and there's no way I'm ever going to get a straight answer from even myself. But what we can do is talk about it. It's important to look at our personal preference and see why are we so biased towards these benefactors, especially if it might be contributed to race and if it's contributed to other parts of our life. So let me ask you this. Do you think colorism is prevalent in our culture? Is it a thing? Is it changing? And how will we, as a person from this society, grow from this? I'd love to know your thoughts about this because it's such a cool and interesting topic to talk about. But let's keep it civil because we don't want to get angry or too riled up like I did, so I apologize. But if you did like this video, do like, comment, and subscribe. My name is Bash Harry, and I'll see you next week. Bye! I can't do it. Can you see me? Okay, you don't. I'm on TV. Yes, the door's not locked.
You're not coming, right?
No.
Good.
Why is Aisha screaming? I don't know what makeup I was going for, but I like it.